All right, guys. Holy smokes. It's 80 degrees right now. Wow. I need to do a little bit of stretching while my watch charges, so let's just make the most of it. I'm a little tight in the hip area. Got the Moors back out. I haven't been wearing them too much ever since I had that Achilles thing pop up, that tendonitis, so I think we're kind of back on track. And also, if you watched my last video, I don't know if you can tell, but I got burnt yesterday. And the weather was 60 degrees. It was 60 degrees, and I got burnt. That's how white I am. We also have visitors from next door. Our friends, the chickens, have returned. Let me touch you. Come on, let me touch you. I'm not usually one to stretch before I go out for a run unless it's something like a workout that's going to involve some intensity or a race. If it's just like a standard run, nah, I ain't got time for that. We're genuinely being terrorized by these chickens. Look, they just keep coming back. You came right back into my domain. Come here, chicken! They're assholes too. This is from them. They dig in here for like bugs or whatever chickens eat, and they just kick up all this mulch. I'm gonna check on this when we get back. See how clean it is? See how pristine it is? That's gonna be all messed up in like an hour or so. Fortunately, Garmin watches, they charge really quickly, so we have enough battery to last us. The weather also is calling for rain starting in like 20 minutes, so we'll be bringing half the camera right now. Let's get going. It's very windy right now. Oh my God! Please! Just turned around now. I'm out 5, and I wanted to wait until the wind was at my back because it's been rough. Not feeling very good, and just trying to get through this shit. I ran through a puddle earlier. That felt very nice though. I'm just trying to teach myself to run when I feel like dog shit. The worse I feel, honestly, the better. So I'm just ready for any type of situation. I guess some of you may not have seen my video from the other day. I'll link it in the description, kind of explaining where I've been the last few weeks. So I don't want to be redundant and kind of just keep repeating myself. But I've been training really hard. Don't think I just stopped. Been putting in 100-mile weeks very consistently. And overall, just chipping away. Got to finish out this week, then next week, then we can start our taper for the marathon on May 7th. This week I ran 3 miles on Monday, cut it short because I was just feeling tired. And then yesterday I ran 18. Last week I ran 102 miles. I had the best training of my life, best month of training. Last month in March, ran 425 miles. It was probably a couple more because I always round down my mileage. Like if I ran 4.1 miles, that's what my watch says. I say I ran 4. Barely got through that one. The second half was a little bit smoother than the first, I'll admit, but I need water real bad, and yeah, we did it though. Hi everyone. I am heading out for my second run of the day. How exciting. Still nice and warm. Feel a little bit better than I did earlier today, but we're gonna do 5 or 6 miles. Ooh, it's that part of the day now. The sun's starting to go down a little bit. Actually feels quite pleasant. I forgot to mention, a couple weeks ago, I actually did some emailing back and forth with the people that run the Pittsburgh Marathon. And I'm basically in the elite field, so I get to start in the front, which is really awesome. I was worried I was gonna get stuck in the back, and I wasn't gonna have anybody to run with at my pace, so it's awesome. I don't wanna give the wrong impression here. I'm not technically in the elite field. The elites, the actual elites start on the very front, obviously. I guess I'd be sub-elite, so I start literally right behind them. So same thing, it doesn't affect anything for me. They get to take on the wind, honestly. I emailed the people that run the show. They're called B3R, I think. And I'm like, out of curiosity, how does one qualify to be an elite runner there? They said they consider people that break 70 minutes in the half. And I ran a 30K 2 Sundays ago. I talked about this in my previous video. In a 30K, I split a sub 70 minute half marathon. Come on now. I'm not gonna email them and hassle them anymore about it, though. I don't care at this point. They already did a lot for me. Actually, they hooked me up because technically you have to have like races under your belt to get to the position I'm in. I didn't have any technical races at the times they wanted to get to my position, but what I did was I begged them and I sent screenshots of like specific long runs and stuff from Strava, and they're like, "You're in, baby, let's go." I think they broke some rules for me because they honestly just wanted me to fuck off. I'm gonna go. Uno mas. 5 miles there. I'm getting this sharp pain right here in my inner quad, inner thigh. So I need to roll out really bad tonight, so maybe ice. Ever since I ran that 30K, I tweaked something, I don't know, but we'll be all right. Ooh, it's a bit chillier today, but it's Thursday, so that means we've got medium long, and I think it's gonna rain again today. So 50 degrees right now versus 80 degrees yesterday. I don't know how to feel about it. Let's get going. All right, settling in here. Looking to do about 16, maybe even 17. We'll see. Legs feel a lot better than they did yesterday. That sharp pain, I've been trying to work through it day by day. Stretched and rolled out last night. Even took a freezing cold shower. Had I not, I think I'd really be struggling right now. If it would have felt today like it did yesterday, I would have biked. If I do my math correctly, today's a very special day. At mile 6, that should be our 1,000th mile of the year. If you've watched my earlier videos, my goal for this year was to run 4,000 miles, so I'm a little bit off the pace right now. Had a few setbacks earlier in the year, but we can easily get back on it. Let's just keep turning them out. 999 miles. 5 miles in. I will see you in 7 minutes. Mile 6, baby. I don't know if you heard the watches go off, but that's mile 1,000 for the year. Woo! Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. All right. Once again, a little bit behind the pace for this year, but I think it took me until sometime in June last year to get my first 1,000 in. We're killing that. I'm taking a quick pee break. Give me a second. I'm not sure if I want to do 16 or 17, still going. We'll cross that bridge in a few more miles, make that decision then. You know, I love Pennsylvania weather forecasts. When I went out, I checked the weather beforehand. They said 100% chance of thunderstorms. Like half an hour ago, nothing. What the heck, man? All right, just stopped back at the house real quick. I wanted to take my shirt off because, you know, why not? I'm 10.3 miles into the run right now, so I'm just gonna head back out and grind out the rest of whatever I choose to do today. So I'll see you in a bit. 17 miles. We opened up a little bit on that second half. I think we tend to do that a lot. I'm usually in a bad state the first half of my runs. I'm gonna probably lift here a little bit later. Just gonna go shower up and do some stuff in between then. So I think we're at 53 miles for the week, something like that. It's like the first hour, if you're running for like an hour, it doesn't feel that bad, doesn't feel that long. But when you double that and you're pushing 2 hours, dude, it just feels like it takes all day. I'm never gonna get used to that, honestly. What's up, everyone? It's about 7 p.m. right now, and just gonna try and get a nice light workout in, nice little lift, because I am frail. Here's the fit. It's kind of dark, but got some Reebok Nanos on right now. Really nothing else. I look like an idiot. All right, guys. Believe it or not, I actually did a lift. I know it rarely happens here, but here's the workout. I started off with a dumbbell bench and single arm rows, little superset there, 3 sets of 10, lightweight, because I'm not trying to get big, honestly. And then I followed it up with another superset of weighted walking lunges, which hurt really bad. My legs were super sore, and some shoulder presses. 3 sets of 10 on the presses and 3x8 on the lunges. Then I followed it up with another superset
3 sets of 10 RDLs, which low-key kind of feel good on the hammies, and then hammer curls, which I'm sure I did wrong, and some diamond push-ups.
All done, folks. Tomorrow's Friday, easy day. Then I gotta work. See you then. Hello, everybody. Look at this bug bite on my forehead. It's nasty. Look, there's Sam. Freaking NPC. But today's Friday. I'm not running today because, you know, I'm not really too crazy about missing days at this point. We're exactly a month out. Today is April 7th. So, you know, if I miss a day here and there, it doesn't really matter. Tapering can be starting at this point. So, just going to be using this, stretching out, and yeah, we're obviously working right now, selling some shoes.
I ran 4 miles today.
Yeah, he's fresh off a stress fracture, so
metatarsal shaft, so that wasn't fun, but we're about 2 and some change weeks here into my running, but we'll get back to it. We'll get fit, and that'll be that.
Yeah, and another thing, while he's here, you guys can hold him to it. Tell him to start uploading to his YouTube channel again. I'm gonna put it in the description. Make sure you subscribe to him. He's a much smaller channel than me, only like 35,000 subscribers. But yeah, I'm trying to get him to come back. But until then, that's pretty much our Friday update.
Glad the videos are coming back, Zach.
All right. Yeah, so whatever's going on, I've been talking about it. I'm just getting sharp pains right here in like some, I don't even know if it's like a nerve or a muscle or what, doesn't matter. And then right here, I thought it was my hip, but my hip's not really hurting like it usually does. So I'm just gonna use this thing. Yeah, I try to take advantage of it while I'm here, a couple days a week. That's a little too frisky for me. I'm gonna turn that down. So just get like right there in that groin. Kind of work out the kinks. There's like a pressure point right here in the leg that hurts too. And then just get right down the hip. Also, didn't I tell you? Look what happened while we were gone.